Hi, welcome back to Unit 3. This is Section 3, Lesson 1, and the first video for this lesson. This is Ms. Clemens-Brenton, and in this video, we'll look at how to multiply fractions without models. In the previous lesson, after completing a couple of the examples, you probably began to notice a trend, and that is, when multiplying fractions, we simply multiply the numerators. So in this case, 1 times 3 would give us 3. Then we multiply the denominators. So here it would be 3 times 5, which is 15. And then we simplify if possible. So in this case, both 3 and 15 were divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So example 1. Find each product. So we have 1/4 times 1/4. So if we follow what was outlined, we simply multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, and then reduce if possible. So in this case, 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. And in this case, 1 over 16 is already in lowest terms, so it can't be simplified any further. Example B. 2 over 3 times 5 over 8. So 2 times 5 is 10, and 3 times 8 is 24. 10 and 24 both have a common factor, and that is 2, so 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. So 2 over 3 times 5 over 8 is 5 over 12. Example C. 3 over 4 times 1 over 6. So 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 6 is 24. And again, we look at this fraction, 3 over 24, and 3 and 24 both have a common factor, and that is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 24 divided by 3 is 8. Example D. 3 over 11 times 2 over 7. So again, multiply the numerators. So 3 times 2 is 6. Multiply the denominators. So 11 times 7 is 77. And you look at the numerator and denominator and figure out if there's any common factors. For 6 and 77, there's nothing that's common, so that fraction is already in lowest terms. When we multiply fractions and whole numbers, the whole number must also be changed to a fraction. So here we have 3/4 times 8. So whole numbers can be changed to fractions by writing the fraction with a denominator of 1. So 3 over 4 times 8 becomes 3 over 4 times 8 over 1. The fractions are then multiplied as usual. So we would multiply numerators by numerators. So 3 times 8 is 24. And denominators by denominators. So 4 times 1 is 4. Again, we always look at our fraction to see if we can simplify. And 24 and 4 are both divisible by 4. So 24 divided by 4 is 6, and 4 divided by 4 is 1. 6 over 1 is equivalent to 6. Example 2, find each product. So again, we would write that whole number as a fraction. So 2 over 3 times 9 over 1. And then we would proceed as normal, multiply our numerators. So 2 times 9 is 18, and then multiply our denominators, and 3 times 1 is 3. Again, we try to simplify. So 18 and 3, both of those numbers are divisible by 3. So divide the top by 3 and we get 6. And divide the denominator by 3 and we get 1. So 6 over 1 is also equivalent to 6. Example B, 11 times 5 over 6. So we rewrite 11 as 11 over 1 and multiply our numerators. So 11 times 5 is 55. And multiply our denominators, 1 times 6 is 6. When I look at 55 and 6, there's nothing that will go into 55 that will also go into 6. The only factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And 55 is not divisible by either one of those numbers, so 55 over 6 is in lowest terms. Please complete the activities for this lesson.